Yeah, okay, good morning, afternoon, and evening. It's the guy you should believe in. Dropping heat like every season. Underdog like Willie Beeman. Classic like Dom.
Anyways, all right. We're just doing this by the seat of our pants here. I'm Devin, the guy with the Manning jersey is Travis. The one below us with CSGO content going on is Zano.
Case openings. Change my name, Trav. Just change it to Zone.
I did.
All right, keep going.
It's been changed.
No, it's just Zane.
No,
It's your
not.
Instagram handle, ding dong.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess. All right.
All right. We're flying by the seat of our pants today, boys. I want to open with just a fun question. It's the off season. It's August. It's the dead of like nothing in sports going on. No one actually cares about the MLB. Let's be honest here. So there's nothing to really talk about. So let's just do hypotheticals today. Is that agreeable with everybody? Cool.
Yeah, just make stuff up.
First one. Do you guys remember when Draymond Green said he could stop Shaq in the post?
I do remember that. Yeah.
What is the stat line from Shaq if Draymond Green is guarding him? Like realistically, let's be realistic here. What is realistically the stat line from Shaq at the end of that game with Draymond Green guarding?
Like in his prime right now. Like,
I mean, I don't think it matters. But we'll go prime. We'll go prime Shaq. I still think he'd give him 30 today, but prime Shaq.
yeah, I would say around 30 because he averages 23.7 per game.
You think he'd give him 30 in his prime?
Yeah.
In his prime, he's giving him 60.
60, you think?
60.
Oh, maybe when he's older. I think he has like 20 probably like 40 rebounds over Draymond.
Yeah,
I don't think Draymond gets a single rebound on him.
No. Try what do you think? I think he's giving him 60. I think he legitimately in his prime could give Draymond 60. Like 60 and 25, bro.
I'm going 38, 14, and 3.
Really? I'm going to go realistically, I'm going to go like 54, 18, and like 5. Because he's going to have Kobe cutting and stuff, and he's just going to be a problem. And it might be closer to a triple-double than we think, just because they're going to have to send doubles after him, and that's going to leave people open 24/7, 365. I don't know. I think Draymond's getting bodied there. I think he really overhypes himself as a defender. He's great, sure, but he's also just like part of his draw is just being a nuisance, like just being a degenerate.
I like
that could work for him though, being a nuisance.
But I mean, Shaq's just gonna body him. That's like 315, like pure muscle, just in his prime. Like I'm talking about Orlando Shaq when he could move. Draymond's not keeping up with that.
Yeah, probably not. I still think he's gonna hold him to like no more than like 40, 50.
Really? That's crazy. I think he's going like 54, like 50 to 60 is completely possible to me.
I don't know. I guess I'd have to go look and like see like Shaq's best games and who they play, like who he's matched up with, and be like, oh.
I think it just matters how badly Shaq comes out and wants to like body him. Because if Shaq wants to, he will. If he doesn't, he was known to just be like, I'll get my 30 and call it a day. But if he really wanted to, he could go out there and really show up. All right. Well, my first question of the day. We're getting closer to the start of the NFL season. Let's rank.
Look at that. What is that? A rear delt? Look at that thing.
I can't believe you actually don't have a shirt on.
You don't have rear delts, Zane. Let's talk about that. Actually, let's pause this. You don't have rear delts.
I don't have a lot of things.
I just noticed you don't have a shirt on, and I've been talking to you for like an hour.
Yeah, bro. I'm just feeling raw today. We're really, yeah, just feeling natural. You know, in my birthday suit for the pod today.
He stands up and
just hanging out, chilling.
Okay, so we're going into football season. Let's rank the top 10 quarterbacks. Do you guys want to do each conference or just of the league?
Let's
Just
just do
of
the
the
league.
Of the
Straight
league?
up. Yeah.
Straight
Lamar
up,
Jackson, number 1. All right, now who's second? You guys go.
So do we each want to take a second, come up with a list, come back, or do we want to just go through this together and kind
No,
of
we
figure
just
out
do
where
it
they
right
go?
now. We just
Okay.
go right now.
Should we
Together.
create like a comprehensive list that we can
Yeah.
all kind of agree on?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Do you guys each want to have our own and then we come together, or do you guys want to do one together where we kind of figure it out?
The 3 of us are together making a
Okay.
list.
All right. So do we want to go 10 to 1 or 1 to 10?
Probably 10 to 1. Even though 1 to 10 would be easier, but we'll go 10.
Well, can we just put 1? Can we just all agree that Pat's
It's Pat
1?
Mahomes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man. It is. It is. It is. It is. There's no question.
All right. So 1 is Pat. So 10. This is hard. 10 is hard.
Yeah, 10
because you can throw, because like we didn't see Ryan Tannehill a ton last year, but you could, I mean, like, I don't know, I feel like you could argue Tannehill's in there. You could put Kyler Murray in there. There's a lot of like 10 is a lot of like, I feel like 10 is like a potential pick.
Where's
like just
Kirk
still.
Cousins going? All right.
12.
2.
Kirk is mid, bro.
You like that?
You like that? You are
then,
Kirk Cousins. You know the NFL is full of Kirk Cousins. Travis is just our Kirk Cousins. Travis is podcast Kirk Cousins.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You like that?
And where are we putting Derek Carr on this top 10 list?
I hope Derek Carr does good this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I hope he goes.
You hope
crazy.
he does? Oh yeah, me too. I hope
he goes crazy.
Yeah. Well,
I hope he the bed and loses his job.
Why, dude? He better win that division, bro. Because if he doesn't, we got to talk. Unless Bryce Young like turns into Cam Newton and he grows 6 inches, then bro, you better win that division. And it shouldn't be close. It should be, okay, 10.
Anyway, 10. Let's think.
You guys are so bad at thinking.
Should we go 10?
Rodgers.
Rodgers at 10?
Well,
Rodgers at 10. We don't know how good he's going to be this year.
Let me ask this though. How are we ranking this? By like statistical,
just whatever you feel.
Analysis,
all right?
or
whatever is in your bones.
Yeah, wherever you feel like.
Right? Like in my bones, I'm putting Lamar Jackson 4th, Joe Burrow 3rd, Josh Allen 2nd, Patty 1st. That's my 4. That's it, because that's in my bones. In my bones, I feel it.
I might.
Okay. I'm actually kind of agree with that.
You guys might hate me for this. I might slide Lamar down one more slot, and Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence might be in that 4 to me.
J Herbo.
One of those 2 might be in that 4.
You said who's the Eagles? Who's Philly's quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
Where is he? That's a really tough. I would put him between 10 and 8.
He dropped this year, but this is like a rebound. Like if he goes, I mean, I don't know. He didn't drop this year.
He didn't drop. He was an MVP candidate.
But if he, like, that's the thing, because it's like, how do you not put him in the top like 3?
3? I don't know if it's 3.
Where he's
but like, how do you not? Because he was had like Loki a better season than all the other guys.
I agree, but
better than Josh Allen.
I think it's a little bit of a product of the system. I don't know if you put him somewhere else. Really?
Let's go top 5.
You think so? You think it goes Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Jackson, Hurts?
Yeah, but I'm down to flip Jackson and Hurts.
Okay.
Maybe even Burrow and Hurts, to be honest. Maybe Hurts goes 3rd.
And we're projecting this for this upcoming season.
Yes, this is the coming season. Yeah,
it's just whatever's in.
But does Aaron still belong in there? To me, he does belong.
Yeah.
In the top
4. Yeah. He's top.
He's better right now than I would take him if it's one game. If it's a playoff game, one game, I'm in and out, or in or out. I'm taking him over Burrow. I don't know if I might even take him over Allen, but I'm not putting him at 2. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He'll have a better season, I think, than those guys. But when it comes to just being the better quarterback, I don't know. I feel like because there's a world where you put him at 3.
Well, let's talk about our number 2. Let's
Maybe
just
when
go
he's
with the number
not
2
as-
Yeah,
right
let's go
now.
1 to 2. Let's
It's
go
gonna
1
be too hard to
10.
go to.
It's
So
gonna be tough.
let's go our number 2. I think our options are Josh Allen,
Mhm.
Joe Burrow,
Mhm.
Jalen Hurts.
No,
You
it
guys-
doesn't feel.
you
For
are
some reason, it
killing
doesn't
me.
feel right.
It
For some
does
reason,
seem
it
weird.
doesn't feel right putting Jalen Hurts at 2.
It's just because you don't respect the man. All right.
I definitely respect the man. It's just that I don't, from a
He
talent
is an
perspective,
elite quarterback.
he is. I'm not discarding that. If you're in the top 10, think about this. You're an elite quarterback just if you're in the NFL. If you're in the top 10 of quarterbacks in the NFL, you are in the top 0.001%. And I had this argument with, what was his name that was commenting on
Oh, Lloyd.
It's the same thing.
Lloyd.
People can highlight, you can call someone in a professional league mid, and they are mid by the league standards. To a regular man, they're amazing. And that means that a regular man can do amazing things in a professional league every once in a while. But they're not, but like, does that make sense? Jalen, yes, he's an elite quarterback. He's amazing. But at the same time, I have a hard time putting him at 2 in the NFL.
Bro, did they actually go undefeated that one year, or did they lose a game?
Last year,
They lost
they
1.
lost like 3 games last year.
Lost 3 games.
Are they?
Bro,
Yeah,
they
they're
lost
undefeated
3 games
until
the whole
whatever.
season. You're trying to tell me that he's not like in the top 5. I mean, he's kind of
I think I put him at 6. To me, I put him at 6.
So who's above? I think he's better than.
I think the conversation really starts 6 through 10.
That's what I'm saying. Like 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6. Like
They're all kind of
those are
interchangeable.
all like pretty.
They're all
pretty-
interchangeable.
It's all like 2A, 2B, 2C, 2. You know
Yeah,
what I
because
mean?
you could put Burrow and Allen at 2A and 2B.
And it wouldn't really, yeah.
And
that
it wouldn't
really-
bother me. You could put Hurts, Jackson, and
Herbert.
at 3 A, B, and C, and I wouldn't be mad if you moved those around.
Let's do this.
It's really like 5 and down.
We take the top 5 and we throw them on the Bears, right? That went like 3 and whatever. Right, we throw them on the Bears. Who's the best? Who's going to do the best? Mahomes. So Mahomes is number 1. Who's going to do? I think Josh Allen is going to do better. So I put him number 2.
Probably for that system, yeah. I would put him at 2.
Let's go Josh Allen too. Let's go Josh Allen.
Okay, all right. So Allen.
That's
2.
at least agreeable for everybody. Let's just keep it there.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's like
Allen at
we're
2.
taking out the team aspect of like the offense. We're just throwing them on the worst team possible. Those 2 are still, in my mind, going to do the
3.
best.
Then in that scenario, I like Rodgers at 3. I would take him over Burrow.
Rodgers.
Yeah. Well, see, I feel like we can't do that scenario necessarily because
Oh
We're
my
talking
God,
about-
just
we're talking about their projections with their
pick a
teams for
top
the next
10,
year.
man.
Let's just
Okay,
go like
3.
this. Let's go Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Then we'll go
Okay, now the list starts. Top 3's out.
Okay.
Now the list starts. Who are we putting it for? I
Jalen
want to
Hurts.
make. You want to put Jalen Hurts. I want to put Rodgers at 4.
Trav. Say something.
I'm trying to think, bro.
To me, it's Rodgers at 4. A lot
Get
of
me-
ear rape in this.
Let's
one.
go. Let's go.
Get me
Aaron
tight.
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. You have to. I mean,
All right, Rodgers at 4. 5. Are we agreeable with Hurts then at 5?
Hurts.
wow. So you're gonna let your boy Lamar fall like that? That
think
is some
Hurts-
blasphemy, bro.
I think Hurts does the job better than he does right now.
Wow. Okay, I respect that. I'll rock
I
with
would
that.
take the reason I would take Hurts over Jackson is to me you see a bigger progression from Hurts from years 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 than you did with Jackson.
Mm.
Jackson he came in the league and he stayed good. Don't get me wrong, but to me I like the progression of where Hurts is going. So
All
we're
these
agreeable-
people with thoughts and they're thinking.
So we're good with Hurts at 5,
Lamar at 6.
Lamar at 6. Then
Yeah, I'm good with Lamar at 6.
Then I think you got to go
Alright.
Herbert. I think we have to go Herbert.
I'm at 7. Really, I want Trevor Lawrence. I'm taking Trevor. I would take Trevor Lawrence 7.
I gotta go Herbert at 7.
Okay, Zane, you're the tiebreaker.
You know I got to throw my boy Mac Jones into the mix.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
No,
Does
I
Tua
would
sneak into
go.
the conversation? Because now we're getting into some names. Because does Tua to sneak into the conversation?
No.
Does Mac Jones? Does
Let's not even start there yet. Let's get past
like
7.
does Prescott jump in here? There's some people who
he's
think he's a
probably-
legit top 10, and I don't. Kirk Cousins, is he in this? Like,
Oh yeah.
Kirk Cousins probably like number 8.
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Well,
So
we'll
who's
see,
7
we'll
though,
see.
Zane? Who's 7 though, Zane?
What did Trav say?
Justin Herbert, quarterback of the Los Angeles Chargers.
And I said Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Chargers QB.
Yes. Sir.
Herbert? All right.
Justin Herbert.
All right. 8.
Kirk Cousins.
Bro,
Cousins
no,
might be
he's
up
not
there.
better than Trevor
Okay,
Lawrence.
well,
He's not. This
well,
is disrespect. That's
better.
blasphemy. He is not better than Trevor
Bro,
Lawrence.
come on, bro.
He's not better than Trevor Lawrence.
I'm taking Kirk over
Absolutely
Trevor.
not. You guys are
But
wild for that.
I will. You know
no
what?
way.
I'll take. You know what? I'll take Trevor at 8 and Kirk at 9 then,
Okay, I can
because
fine.
they have Calvin Ridley. And that's the only reason.
All right, that's a irrelevant point here, but we'll take it.
How is that a relevant point? It's literally, he's gonna go crazy.
Kirk.
We're talking.
9,
Yeah, I guess so.
Then who's 10?
Tua or Dak? That to me, those are the two.
No, there's got to be somebody else.
Anthony
Because-
Richardson.
Kyler's going to be hurt this year. Russell Wilson can't throw his way out of a wet paper bag.
Deshaun
no.
Watson.
Ooh, yeah.
Second year back, first full year back in Cleveland. What is
No,
Cleveland?
what's,
Cleveland doesn't have weapons though. No, never mind. No,
He's a
won't-
weapon.
he won't be good.
He's a weapon.
Who's the
he
Titans
is a
QB?
weapon against women.
Yeah.
Who's the Titans QB?
Or no, well, it's Malik
Tannehill.
Willis or Tannehill, but probably Tannehill, obviously.
Tannehill should
What about Anthony Richardson?
no.
Why not?
He's not a top 10 quarterback, brother.
He's gonna have a top 10 season this year, though.
Calm down.
Oh, what about Matthew Stafford?
No,
Not top 10? Matthew
no,
Stafford?
I don't think so. I don't think Cooper Kupp's going to come back the same.
Yeah, but we're just talking about him. I think he's.
But I don't think he's top 10. Oh, bro, no. Geno Smith?
Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo
Garoppolo? I don't think he's a top 10.
as 10?
I don't think he's a top 10.
Where you put?
What about Jordan Love?
Can we just choose a 10?
I don't know. That's hard. It's hard. I like Geno Smith. I think he's going to be a great quarterback there. He had like what was it? Like a 65% complete percentage, or was it higher? It was something nuts.
Well,
I know
what
that.
quarterback this year do you think is gonna have an on-par season with Trevor Lawrence and Kirk Cousins? That's really what we're asking now.
Okay. I think Geno could. I think Geno. I think Jared Goff. I think the most likely is Jared Goff. To me,
I think Geno, because think about the receivers he has this year, bro.
Metcalf,
They got Jackson. They got Jackson Smith-Njigba, who they just picked up in the draft.
that
They
was a
have
good
Tyler
pick.
Lockett, and they have DK. I think it's gonna be Geno.
And they've
Too.
got Walker coming out of the backfield too. Just
Mhm.
little swing bubble passes.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think
All
Geno
right,
could. I really like Jared Goff though. I really think he could have another. Like he had a good.
He has
year last
weapons
year.
too. He has weapons too.
Yeah,
I think-
Amon-Ra. I don't know. That's tough. I'm agreeable. I'm agreeable to go Geno Smith, but I think an honorable mention 11 interchangeable in there. I wouldn't be mad if it was Jared Goff either, but I'm fine to go Smith.
Bag it and tag it.
Ooh, wait, we forgot about Justin Fields. Is he in the top 10? No, right? He might have a good year. They had a good draft. but not top 10.
true.
I don't think he'll have the same year as Lawrence or Cousins. So no, that was a good way to think about it. I don't think so. I think Geno or Jared Goff. I think honorable mentions are Goff.
I got cold.
His body quit. So this is what we're working with here. Pat, Allen. This is 1 to 1, best to worst. So Pat, Allen, Burrow, Rodgers, Hurts, Lamar. Hold on, Hurts, Lamar, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, Kirk Cousins, Geno Smith, and our honorable mentions are Jared Goff, Tua Tagovailoa, Jimmy Garoppolo, Derek Carr, and Deshaun Watson. Those are our 5 honorable mentions in our top 10. That's what we're going with. We're cool with that. Everyone's good. All right, who's got another hypothetical?
I got one.
Something else. All right, let's go.
All right, so let's say training camp starting up. So let's use a hypothetical there.
What?
Let's say like
Yeah,
training
that
camp.
sentence didn't make any sense.
Training camp is starting up for the NFL.
Okay.
Okay.
Training camp. So let's say like your team, like your running back comes and hypothetically says that he doesn't want to he doesn't really want to, he wants to renegotiate some things about his contract. And then let's say that what's so funny?
Because it's just like the foreshadowing is so great. You have a Manning jersey.
So let's say that after that, sorry. Let's say after that, your owner just decides to make it up that your star running back who led the league in 2021, let's just say he did, has back pain. And then said player, hypothetically, tweets out on social media that it's a lie.
Oh my God. I just got a Twitter notification, bro. Tim Patrick tore his Achilles again.
Who?
One of our receivers who tore his ACL last year.
So hypothetically,
Come on,
you don't
let's
have
get
your
to the
best
point.
running back, and your owner is looking like a total dunce.
So what's your point?
What do you do? What would you do as a
trade him? Move on. Running backs aren't worth it. They're dispensable. Move on.
I really thought you had something better cooked up for that.
He's the only beating pulse on our team right now.
You just got Josh.
Well, yeah, I'd say you do trade him because he is a great running back, right? You can
get a 3rd round pick, get a 5th round pick, get what you can for him. Move on. You're rebuilding the team anyways. You don't need old people. You don't he's not old, but you don't need a bunch of veteran players on the team. You just don't. Move on from him. If he doesn't want to be there, great. Go ahead. Bye. Leave.
But they're not. They won't trade him. They said they're not going to.
Then cut him. I mean, if you're not gonna let him play because he has an injury and he wants to get traded, cut him.
But are they trying to screw him because he wants to leave?
Are they trying to screw him? Maybe, but I mean, that seems like a weird thing to do if you're it seems like a dumb thing to do because what's gonna happen, and this happens in the NBA all the time. It's gonna happen this year with Dame and with James Harden. Is teams wait right up until the trade deadline. They hold their cards, trying to get a good deal. And then they try and get a good deal. Trade deadline comes and they end up settling for a 2nd round pick. In this case, he wanted to traded and instead into and trying to advertise him. You could even go to Jonathan Taylor and say hey, look, for the first 4 games of the year, we're going to feature you. You're going to get 30 plus carries. We're going to skyrocket your value and we're going to trade you to whatever team gives us the highest pick and you'll be out. The first team that offers us one or multiple picks that are good, you're out. Gone. Bye. You can go. But instead, they say he's got an injury. So they're just hurting their trade value.
Yeah, I mean, it is the Colts. What do you expect from them?
Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, so I mean, I don't know. To me, it just seems.
I mean, what was their record last year? My phone.
Terrible and worse.
Terrible and worse. How
it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't
I mean,
great.
you had to watch Matt Ryan fumble around the field.
I mean, Trev, this is your actual team. So what would you do? Because this is your team.
You're the one with the most information.
Well,
wow,
I think I
4-12.
I just think the way that Irsay is handling it is pretty poor.
You're gonna put me to sleep. You're gonna put me to sleep talking like that.
Who's their? Didn't they get the Eagles offensive coordinator? Isn't that their head coach now?
Steichen.
I wonder if Steichen has something to do with this, that's one of the pieces that he liked and he wanted to keep and he saw potential in when he he saw it as an important part of the scheme when he came in, and he knows that there's not another running back. They didn't get a running back in the draft and there's not one for sale right now that he wants. I wonder how much he has to do with the whole thing.
Well, let me bring up this point too. I got this notification earlier this morning. So pretty much Jonathan Taylor's out. Well, Zach Moss, our other running back, just broke his arm.
Well, you have Anthony Richards, and then who's the QB? And then Josh Downs. Right. So you're not incredibly screwed. I mean,
we don't have a running back. We don't have
one.
You
guys don't have one on the roster.
I mean, you guys don't really have a good O-line either.
Hey, you can bring back Philip Lindsay. He's great.
I mean, bro, there was such a big windup, and then now it's just like, what do I? You're just asking, what do I do? What do we do?
Yes, I don't know what to do.
Somebody help!
Nothing. You either cut him and cut bait, or you trade him. That's it. I mean, otherwise, because if he's hurt and he's not going to play, what's the point of keeping him on the roster and wasting the cap space? You might as well get him off the roster. He's taking up a roster. Like, what's the point of keeping him?
The reason that they're saying he made it the back injury is because it's unrelated to a football injury, they said. So they don't have to pay him.
Oh.
But then they just lied pretty much because he said he has no back injury. Apparently, I don't know who's lying, but somebody is lying.
I don't know. I think it's the
Colts.
Colts.
They say
dude.
why he got
No, it's like an undisclosed non-football related injury.
He pulled us back.
I was gonna say
he hit that half pipe at the skate park or something. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I think it's unimportant to the bigger scheme of the franchise, whether you have Jonathan Taylor or not. I think the cap out is like 6 games you're winning this year, to be honest. So I don't know
why they're not like trying to get some movement going, trying to get trades.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand.
That's such a weird situation that they put themselves in.
Yeah.
To have like your only good player at the moment, right? Your only like star player. To then not even like try and get something else to get your season going, unless they're trying to tank. But they tanked last year. They went 4-12.
Yeah, you can't get much worse.
I don't see the draw. I don't see what their plan is.
I don't know. You're just screwed, buddy.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you. My
tossed.
brain can't comprehend what they're thinking and what they're gonna do.
I'm right there with you, Trav. I feel you. I'm right there with you. I hope that we're terrible this year so we can get a real quarterback in the draft. So, I don't know.
Did you see the beef between the Broncos and the Jets? Dev? So the Broncos head coach was like talking mad.
Sean Payton.
Yeah, talking mad crap on the Jets head coach, like because apparently they did so bad. And then it was Aaron Rodgers came out and he's like, "Keep my coach's name out of your mouth." So question:
he called Sean Payton insecure.
Yeah.
This is coming from the guy that had to go into a hole to figure out if he's retiring or not. I don't want to hear it. And he has no room to talk about anything about insecurity.
Are your Broncos
to my Broncos
beating the Jets?
No, they're not. They're not.
They're getting
at
slapped
all.
up.
Dude, we're going 3-15. On God. And I hope that's reality.
Wait, you don't have faith in Russell Wilson?
None.
Broncos
Never
country,
liked
baby.
him.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
None, zero whatsoever.
I don't know because like who do the Jets have except for Aaron Rodgers?
They're building the Avengers over there.
They have
Are they
Garrett
actually?
Wilson.
I didn't know
They have
that.
Garrett Wilson. They still have Elijah Moore.
They're doing what the
They
Rams
got
did.
two fire running backs who literally had insane years. Literally, they had who got hurt first? Was it Brees Hall? Was like the guy going crazy, like tore his leg. Then the other guy comes in, just keeps going crazy. O-line's nice. Defense, Sauce Gardner. They got a nice defense.
They got all the Infinity Stones plus the Lakers. Yeah, it's plus the Lakers. I mean the Avengers.
The Lakers.
Lakers unite! Showtime, baby.
No, but for real, they're looking good.
It's gonna be from out of basketball, soccer, football, and then baseball, and then we're gonna throw probably UFC in. Out of those core sports, who's the like alpha athlete? So if you can let's take football and we throw them into soccer, take soccer players, throw them into basketball. Who does the best playing all the sports? Like who's like that's the question.
NFL.
What sport or what athlete like particular?
From
Just
the sports, right?
So
like
what sport? Which sport has the most transferable athletes? Is this question?
Yeah.
Which sport has the most transferable athletes with multiple across all the professional sports leagues?
Football.
And it's football.
Football? You guys don't think basketball?
They're too
Okay,
big.
let me explain why I think football. Let me explain.
Yeah, it's not that close. Like I get why you think basketball, Zane, and I get why you'd probably think I would too. But if we're talking about purely skill, basketball, yes, but their bodies aren't transferable to other sports. An NFL player's body is more transferable to other sports.
What does football transfer into really well? What's the other two sports that they transfer into really well?
Well, football has the best athletes in general.
Actually,
I don't know about athletes, but they have the best
trained
body.
to run, jump, and have skill.
Yeah, I mean,
skill
in
is debatable.
Run,
skill is to me.
Basketball players, they can catch better than a basketball player. To me, an athlete is someone that can run, jump, shoot, and run, jump, and catch and throw.
I think you switch basketball and football. I think football players have a harder time.
Yeah,
I'm just saying in general, an athlete is someone who can throw a ball.
But have you seen some of the guys in the NFL try and throw a football?
If you're 330 pounds, then you don't need to throw. You don't need to throw anything.
Okay, I'm just saying you switch them. You switch the NBA and the NFL. The NBA becomes a lot less like.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Talent, like skill wise, yes, NBA players are the most transferable athletes skill wise.
But let me explain my main point. Let me explain my main point why I think it's football though, because growing up, people who play football in general play multiple sports. Football players, they grew up playing basketball and baseball.
That's
so
I'm a basketball player, and I was better than 90% of the football players at Lake City High School.
But you're saying
I was a better athlete, and I was a basketball player. So I don't know if you can make that. Or like if we're talking about athletes in general, I was a better athlete than most of the football team.
I know, but they're exposed. Like most professional NFL football players were also really good basketball players in high school and could have played in college, or were also really good baseball players in high school and got drafted out of high school.
But is baseball really like? Are we gonna put baseball in like? I don't.
I mean, hey, according to Trav, throwing a ball
is an athletic movement.
Yeah, so I mean, based off of that, baseball players are up there.
They're one of the most skilled athletes, sure. But I don't know if I'd call them like a super like athletic.
What sport does the best in baseball?
At baseball?
Yeah. I say MMA fighters.
Yeah.
Fast twitch muscles.
Fastest reaction times.
Yeah, hand-eye coordination and all that.
Yeah, I think if we're going skill wise, if you're less concerned about the bodies, which is to me more important when you're switching sports. If you're not concerned with the bodies, it's NBA. But if we're going all of it, I think the NFL has the highest ceiling for guys to figure it out in any sport.
I think because I agree when it goes to like the bodies, just straight bodies, but you also have to think that it's all of it. We're switching the entire sport.
Well, no, that's what
Football
I'm saying. I
players-
think they have the highest ceiling. I think being that they have the most transferable body across all the sports, and then being that there are skill positions within football that actually do take a lot of hand-eye coordination, a lot of skill outside of just brute force. I think they have the highest ceiling. I think basketball players could do it the quickest. NFL players could do it the best in the long term.
I think NBA players play football better than NFL players play basketball.
Not even close. That's totally
I don't
What?
think so.
Have
I
you
don't
ever
think
so
have you ever seen that video clip on Instagram that came out like 2 weeks ago of Jalen Ramsey playing basketball?
so you're
But he's not surviving in the NBA because what is
So
he,
you're-
6'2"?
I know,
so
but
you're-
imagine
you agree
so
with my point, is what you're saying.
you said that NBA players
You said
have a better
Jalen Ramsey playing basketball. I am
Yes.
saying NBA players are going to play football better than NFL players are going to play basketball.
And I've said NFL players, aka Jalen Ramsey, a starting cornerback in the NFL, will be a better basketball player than I don't know, give me a Kevin Durant playing football.
LeBron James at tight end.
Well, of course,
Scoot
there's anomalies.
Scoot Henderson
Anthony
as
Edwards as a running
as
back.
a safety.
Are they
bro.
gonna take a hit, bruh? No.
We don't know
Promise
that.
you that,
Bro,
don't
you,
know that.
you're
Promise
throwing
you
in
that.
other
LeBron flops, bro. You think he's gonna take a real hit to the kidney?
bro.
No,
They're
bro.
switching. They're
It's a
switching
different
sports. They
sport.
adapt.
It's a different
He
sport.
ain't adapting, bro. He's soft. Not my goat.
Yeah, but then
Hey.
we're gonna have what like
Hey.
what are we gonna have? We're gonna have like Joshua Taylor, who's a running back with he's dribbling and then he like checks
Yeah,
somebody. We're gonna have linebackers checking people, and then there's fouls.
That's
Right?
what I'm saying.
That can
Yeah,
also be
that's
conferred. There's more
skill-wise.
fouls in basketball, right?
I think the hardest one is basketball. I think a lot of
I agree.
athletes, I think a lot of athletes could play a lot of different sports. And I think NFL could play the majority of sports. Basketball is the hardest because it is we're excluding tennis. We're doing team sports here.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in, but I was like, nah.
We're the only solo sport is MMA that we're
Yeah.
including here. In
Mhm.
team sports, basketball is the hardest skill wise. I think in soccer, you can get away with being faster than 90% of the people on the field and be fine for the most part if you're faster than everyone else. I don't know that because I didn't play soccer, so I could be really wrong with that. But I feel like they are very skilled, but I think you can get away with a lot of stuff if you're just faster than everybody else.
I think
Basketball to
soccer-
me seems like the hardest to transfer.
I think soccer players transfer pretty well into the NFL.
Yeah, NFL, yeah, because you just got to put mass on them. They already have
Yeah.
the legs. You just have to
Yeah,
put the
they
upper
already
body
have
mass
cardio.
onto them. Yeah, they already have the cardio. They already have the lower leg strength and mass. You just have to put.
I
the
think
upper body mass.
basketball players, strictly based off cardio, fit better in the soccer than NFL players.
Yeah, but I don't want to see the only problem there is now when it comes to injury prone in soccer, because the type of play that you're doing in soccer is like I could see you being very injury prone as an NBA player.
So like soccer is like you're for the entire time you play the game, you are jogging, and then as soon as the ball like breaks, then you do sprints. So it's like football, except for your breaks are you're still moving during your breaks.
Right. I think the NBA wouldn't do well playing soccer. I don't think at all. I
Do
don't
you think
think.
that NFL would do better playing soccer?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. The cardio is so much different.
The cardio is really different, but I think in the NFL, that's true. The cardio is very different in the NBA.
So NFL,
Hmm.
NBA, and then soccer players who the best athletes overall are NFL players. What are you saying? The
I think
consensus.
so. I think NFL is the best athletes. I think NBA is the most skilled, and I think the MLS
This
or soccer
includes
is
O
the
linemen and
has the most
QBs.
endurance. Right.
This includes them all.
Right. And that's what
why
I
I
was
say
thinking. I was
NFL.
thinking about like
I mean,
Shaq
NBA.
as like a center or like a DN, or not DN, but like an interior lineman, or no DN, probably like a DN or like a left tackle. Like, could you imagine Shaq as a left tackle?
Yeah, the NBA has big men. They just don't have. They just haven't put on the weight. You can put on the weight, and then the same size as an O lineman.
That's interesting because that's a really interesting thing too. Because if we're just switching them in sports, you put them in an NFL system where they have the same sort of trainers and weight sort of. Because that's the other thing too, is if you're switching, like let's say we just swap the leagues, we put all the NBA players in the NFL and we put all the NFL players in the NBA, you're worried about less harder hits because everyone's light.
Yeah.
And you're in an NFL system where you're going to have to put on weight anyways. They're going to want you to put on weight anyways. But these basketball players don't do that because their cardio is way different. They're having to run for a longer period of time rather than 7 seconds at a time, right? So maybe I would take NBA if we're doing it that way. If we're just switching if everyone in the league switches, I would take NBA. But if we're taking one player and dropping them into another sport, I would take an NFL player.
Yeah, I think the only thing the NBA has to worry about is a QB turning, like you turn your point guard into a QB, but that's arguably being a quarterback is more skilled than being a star in the NBA.
I think it's comparable.
But if everyone sucks, like,
yeah,
I think there's more you have to do, right? You have to memorize.
But I do think that like,
I
do think that like a Hooper is gonna make a nice DB. So like,
yeah, they would make a great DB. They any defensive back, they would, like safety or DB. I think LeBron would be back there slinging the shit out of that rock. I think like he could play tight end.
LeBron as your QB.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna be Michael Vick, bro, but 6'8", 2 whatever.
No.
Yes, bro. Like he could play tight end, and he could be one of the I legitimately believe you could drop LeBron if you take him at 18 and you drop him into the NFL rather than the NBA. He's one of the greatest. He could be one of the greatest tight ends of all time.
Yeah.
But if you put him in at quarterback, bro, I really think he could be like break the mold insane.
All right, build your team. Build your team of NBA players on the NFL. Because I'm going like Steph.
Are we just going
Dame.
offense?
I'm going a point guard for my. I'm going a point guard, or maybe even like Klay Thompson.
Let's just go QB, running back, receiver, tight end. Just 4 guys.
Okay. So at quarterback,
I'm taking Klay Thompson. That's my pick. Trav, anybody?
Quarterback.
Thinking.
All right. Anthony Edwards is going to be my running back.
Okay, that's a good pick. I'm going to take, for my quarterback, I think I'm going to put, I'll put LeBron. I'll make LeBron my quarterback.
I'm gonna take Jalen Suggs as my quarterback.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, yeah. Smart.
Because he actually played quarterback.
Yeah,
and
smart.
Was like a nationally ranked quarterback.
Smart.
And he's like dual threat.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's thinking over here.
Yeah, I'm going to take LeBron as my quarterback. I'm going to take Jimmy Butler as my running back. And then I want Bam Adebayo as my tight end.
You stole it. I was going to say it, but then I just wanted to wait because I already took 2 picks.
And then...
All right. Now it's Trav, running back.
I got to think of a receiver. Oh, I got my receiver. Easy.
Running back.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Can I take my receiver?
No, because you got 2 picks, so then it goes
running back.
I'm
taking Westbrook. I'm taking Westbrook for my running back.
Westbrook's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick.
Tight end. I'm gonna take. Oh shoot. Oh man. I'm gonna take. This is hard, bro.
All right. Well,
is it like current players? We're going current.
Yeah. We'll go current.
Okay.
Tight end.
I'm gonna take
Jason Tatum.
Actually, yeah.
Dylan Brooks, bro. There you go.
Oh boy. Who's like a big guy I could take? Could be nice. I'm gonna take Porzingis.
Okay.
Porzingis. All right.
Can I take my receiver real quick? Why?
It's because you got 2, and then it goes him, then me.
No, I got. We all have 3.
Yeah.
We're all missing 1. Which one? You're
Yeah.
missing receiver, right, Trav?
Yeah.
We're both
Yeah.
missing receiver. Is everyone missing receiver?
But now it's my pick because I started, and then you went,
Okay.
and then Trav went.
All
Now
right,
it's me.
take your receiver.
Giannis.
Oh
that wasn't yours. Damn.
no,
Yeah, I got Giannis.
Glock Morant.
No way you're taking Morant.
Yes, bro.
I mean,
gonna
yeah,
be a dog on the
He'd
outside,
be a good
bro.
slot. No, on the outside.
Yes, bro. I'm sending that deep, and I'm just yossing it every time.
Bro, I have Calvin Johnson on my team. I have Giannis as my wide receiver.
Yeah, no, he's like that's a good pick.
Can I make a tight end change?
Who did I say for my tight end?
You know who I'm taking my tight end? No more Porzingis. I'm taking Zion Williamson.
Oh, that is a good one.
He's gonna be hurt the whole year, though.
No, he'll be all right. He'll be tougher in football.
I don't know. That's just a mentality, though. I don't think it matters what he's playing. He's just gonna be hurt.
He'll be all
I don't
right.
think I have a tight end, do I?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
All right, switching. Giannis tight end. Giannis is my tight end, and then I'll choose another.
I feel like Giannis will get bodied at tight end blocking.
We will put. Hey, bro, we're gonna give him some protein shakes, all right?
No, not weight wise. I just don't think he bangs like that. Giannis isn't like a bang. Like he doesn't bang like that.
Nah, he can get that dog in him.
I gotta pick my
take-
receivers still too.
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
But I got
as well.
Glock Morant, bro. I'm just sending him deep, and I'm taking, and
that's
LeBron is just gonna yoss. I think it's Emmanuel Sanders and what was the Eagles, the younger Eagles receiver that was great this year? Smith.
Devontae Smith.
That's Ja Morant in the NFL already. We already know what that is, and I'm just taking him now. Same body type. I would argue Ja Morant might even be more athletic. I don't know, though. I haven't seen Devontae like really jump like that, but I would like to see Ja just as a deep threat.
I think I would take De'Aaron Fox as my receiver.
That's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
Is.
He's fast.
He's fast, yeah.
He's super fast. He's gonna be, and he's got good footwork. He's gonna be great out of his break. Like out of those, like coming out of a break, whatever that looks like, double move. He's gonna be great out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's left-handed, so he's gonna be.
Yeah,
that's gonna be. Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking Jason Tatum. Easy wide receiver, Jason Tatum.
That's a big body. He's not very fast though.
He's gonna be kind of slow.
Is he not?
He is a big, good. That's a big. You just a big team. Like you could just have a big target.
Yeah, I got Klay Thompson too, which is I think
as
Klay
your
Thompson,
quarterback.
Yeah, I think he's better than LeBron.
I don't know about that. Yeah, better than LeBron, really?
I mean,
LeBron's gonna be back there left-handed slinging that thing, bro. I've got Bam at a bye. I can either hand it off to my team's massive. Also, LeBron's 6'8" QB. Then I can hand it off to Jimmy, and then RPO. We come outside, boom, boom, boom. I got Bam, 5-step.
And then you got Ja's a great pick.
And then Ja's going deep ball, bro.
I would not use him as an outside. I would use him as a slot. So I would use him like in Brown.
I would use him all, but that's the thing. You can use him everywhere because he's fast enough to go be a deep threat. But he's small to where you can put him in the slot and he can make magic happen.
Yeah, I messed up with Jason Tatum now I think about it.
I think my team is sweeping both you guys up. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's your?
I don't know.
Team again?
Quarterback is Jalen Suggs.
Okay.
Running back is Russell
you got
Westbrook.
a nerdy pick.
Russell Westbrook.
Tight end is Zion Williamson. Wide receiver is De'Aaron Fox.
That is a good team. I think the Zion was probably one of the smartest. Probably the smartest.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. But I'm glad I did rethink about that.
Who's your
I
running
think
back?
you got me
Russell.
at tight end.
And I don't know. Russell, he's pretty old. Old now.
But he's got a good size on him.
Also, I don't think
He's angry.
like I'm inferencing here, but I don't know if Russell's gonna do the play that's asked of him. Like hit the A gap, bro. And he's like, no, I'm bouncing it outside.
Bro,
I'm bouncing it outside. I want the big break. I'm bouncing it outside. And you're like, no, hit the A gap, bro.
I used to do that all the time. It would be like just a run up the middle, but you see a little hole.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm
and then
bounce
you
it.
just go. Yeah, he's gonna do that all the time.
Yeah.
It could work out.
It could, but I feel like he's really boneheaded. I don't feel like he's going to play into the system. That for me, that's how I think it is.
We're air raid anyway. We're air raid anyway. So
who's your
bro? You
wide
got
out?
the nerd.
Oh,
You got that nerdy pick with
yeah,
Jalen Suggs. You nerd.
How tall is he though? 6'4"? That's a good body. What does he weigh? 215?
Probably
230?
like 190.
Clay
I
Thompson
doubt he's
looks
probably
like
Really?
a
I bet he's like 215. Let's
I'll look
look.
it
I'm
up.
gonna look real quick.
He looks light to me.
I bet he's like but NBA players hold more weight than
He's
you think they do.
205.
205. Yeah, that makes sense.
I wonder how much De'Aaron is. He's got to be
195, 200.
De'Aaron Fox is 175.
No way, bro. You serious?
6'3", 175.
How much does Malik
That
Monk
is a
weigh?
great pick.
I bet you Malik Monk is like 185, bro.
He's probably 190, I bet.
I bet he's 185.
But here's the thing: if I can just throw these deep balls to Giannis,
Is your
then
tight end though?
yeah. And
He's just gonna be Travis Kelce.
He's gonna be like Gronk more. How I picture him. The amount of mass I'm gonna put on his body. Is that he's gonna be like a Gronk, but can jump a little bit higher.
Yeah, could be. Yeah,
Or, I mean,
Gronk was more aerial. Gronk was more like, I'm gonna stiff arm you and everything.
Yeah.
Kelsey's just like got the shake. Like Kelsey's a 6'5" receiver.
Yeah. You know, I could always switch him and have Giannis play a Calvin Johnson role, and then Jason Tatum more of like a Travis Kelce.
If it was me, I would. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would switch the two.
I can always swap them.
You got a lot of size on the outside. Pause.
Yeah, I got Anthony Edwards as a running back, bro.
That's a good.
He's literally like
he's
he's
a
gonna be
dog.
like me.
He's a dog.
That's what I wanted to pick. But
He's a dog. I like Jimmy Jimmy's just going to be a between the tackles, put my head down, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, bro. That's it. Every time you hand it to him.
Yeah, he's not really shifty.
He's not shifty, but he's just gonna be a workhorse between the tackles, 3 to 5 yards every time he touches the ball. That first down, you know it's coming and you can't stop it.
Anthony Edwards, Anthony's gonna be like Zeke. That's what I kind of picture. Like just a big guy, but he can still like do a couple quick steps. Russell Wilson,
He runs
if he was
to
young,
contact.
that's great.
He's gonna be a run to contact guy. He's gonna get used up quick.
Pause.
Trav, that was a super nerd pick, bro. I'm pissed.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, gosh, who would you pick if you weren't a nerd and you were just going off of just regular NBA players?
Probably Kawhi Leonard because he has huge hands, so he could grasp the ball and chuck it a mile.
That's still a nerd pick, bro.
This might be a
just
little
gotta
bit,
think.
bro. I might take Luka. That
I
might
thought
be
about
if I
that.
can't have LeBron, I might take Luka.
But he grew up in another country. Like, has he ever thrown a football before?
I don't care, bro. I feel like he's got the body for it. Like he can stand in like he's got a Ben Roethlisberger body to me. If you put him in the NFL.
Europeans, I don't think they're about that kind of contact. I don't think he's great at basketball, but he's also like lazy, right?
Yeah, but Ben never worked out in the offseason. Look at how good he ended up.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like Ben had no commitment.
It is true.
Ben hasn't had
but that's
zero
like
commitment. Ended up one of the best quarterbacks ever.
Yeah, but
Maybe
that's
not
like
Ben,
the
but-
only case of that is Ben. Ben was just like a golden
I
goose.
mean, not really though. Like
Who
when it
else
comes to
is a-
quarterbacks,
who else is a
Mac
lazy
Jones
quarterback?
doesn't work out. Have you
yeah,
seen
but he
him, bro?
sucks. Right.
Right.
He
That's what I'm
sucks.
saying. You can suck and like you cannot be committed and suck and still make it to the NFL if you're a
Yeah, but
quarterback.
you're taking Luka, and then he's either gonna be Ben Roethlisberger or he's gonna be Mac Jones.
No, I'm just saying maybe. I'm just threw it out there. I just was thinking about it. I was like, you know.
Yeah, LeBron is crazy. I can't believe you're wasting his talents at QB.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, is he's 6'8" Michael Vick. Because he's left-handed.
No,
He's 6'8" Michael Vick.
I don't think he's running out of the pocket that much.
Bro, but I think he can though. Think about how fast he is and
I think he'd be more like Cam Newton.
Oh, either way, bro. That's amazing. I'm more like, yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really about his accuracy. That's why I chose Clay.
But that's why I
really
think
accurate.
But I think he will be really accurate. Especially like think about he's what we wanted Paxton Lynch to be. How he was big left-handed, had the frame, because Paxton Lynch was like 6'7" or something like that, right? Never panned out, but
No
like
clue.
you can see over the entire offensive line. You can see all the way down the field. You've got the tools to get 5 yards if you need to. You can break a big play. Like, I don't know, man. I think LeBron is going to terrorize the league as a quarterback.
I think that's a wasted. Like he fits tight end so perfectly.
No, but that's the thing. Okay, fine. Then you can like that's the
He's
other thing.
already just like chilling at like 210, just shredded.
Yeah, bro. Like, okay, but then fine. You can put him in Wildcat and you can have John Morant throw it. I'm sure he can throw a football.
Yeah.
You can put him in Wildcat. You can put LeBron in Wildcat every once in a while, put him at tight end, throw
Yeah,
Jaw back
Ja
there.
reminds me of like a Lamar Jackson if he was a quarterback.
Yeah. I think my team's the most interchangeable.
Yeah.
But
win,
Trav might win that.
Yeah, Trev might win because he's a
Nerd.
All
right.
Let's wrap it up.
I don't even remember what we talked about. It was a great show though. What is this? Episode 6?
Something
We
like
talked
that.
about what was the first thing?
We just went hypothetical all the way through.
We went hypothetical,
top
but what was the
10s.
first
Top
what was
10
the
QBs.
top 10 QBs? Travis had a mental breakdown about the Colts. And then we built a football team with basketball players. Yeah, I think there's some good. I think this was good. Let us know who your 4 players, your 4 NBA players, if you had to have an NFL roster, would be. Critique us on our top 10 for the NFL. Let us know where we screwed up. If you want to see more content, go to buffA.sports on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Hell yeah.